Welcome to Energy Tarot, beautiful souls, and a timeless no contact tarot reading for all signs from Aries to Pisces. A twin flame and soulmate love reading revealing their current feelings. What are they hiding? Why there is no contact? What's blocking the connection or stopping them from reaching out? Along with their next move towards you and what's next in the connection. These are general readings, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. And if you don't know what Darakaraka is, I've made a separate video on it that I'll link it in the description. You need to see the sign in which your Darakaraka planet is sitting in, and you will know why it is so important in love and soul connections. So let's start with Aries. Hi Aries, universe, please show us what is the person that Aries is in no contact with. Feeling for Aries, what are they hiding from Aries? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Aries, the person that Aries is in no contact with, universe? And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aries, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments and the hypes. I need space. This separation is needed right now. So they're trying to sort few things out in their life, probably financially or emotionally, trying to get things together. Probably is going through something. I keep dreaming about us together. So could be actually having dreams about you, and could also be is somebody who is hopeful about the future, and this is why taking the time to work on themselves. Okay, I'm taking the time to find myself again. Yeah, is working on themselves, and also because they are in separation, I'm getting the Nine of Cups in reverse. They have that void feeling within themselves because they got happiness with you, and this is why they want to be with you, dream to be with you. I'm coming in to show you a better version of me. Oh wow, so they're thinking, planning. Two of Wands energy is in the planning stage, is making that decision while working, while missing you, missing that void, lost feeling within themselves, and is deciding how to show you a better version, Aries. Okay, so let's actually see the block that they're feeling. Universe, please show us what is blocking the person that Aries is in no contact with from reaching out to Aries. Wow. Okay. So main female is the female quadrant. So they're thinking about you, and please only take what resonates, because I'm going to keep the reading as general as possible, and especially because Kipper gives very direct answers. So they're thinking about you, you are on their mind, but with the main female as a block, they are overthinking, feeling emotionally overwhelmed, could be even thinking that they're not sure how to approach you, is at crossroads making that decision. Could be having some kind of external influence also, which could be finances with the unexpected income. What Oracle was saying earlier on, they are working on themselves with the unexpected income as a block. So probably is relying on outside help, some kind of external circumstances, and even in the past probably they have been inconsistent towards you. They did not support you. There was an energetic imbalance of how much they gave versus they received, and is waiting on some kind of results or external validation to come towards you. What is changing is the high honor at the bottom of the deck. So that desire within them to make that honorable approach towards you, to recognize how deeply they feel for you, is thinking how to make that honorable approach, that respectful approach towards you. And if they don't, that pressure within them can rise also. Okay. So let's see their next move, universe, towards Aries, the person that Aries is in little to no contact with. The next move. Towards Aries, the person that Aries is in little to no contact with, towards Aries. Okay. So they're going to take a bit of time, Aries, because Tarot is saying what Kipper already said. So they're thinking romantically about you. You are on their mind with the Knight of Cups. They find you so attractive, are thinking about you romantically also, and find you very beautiful. And because of that romantic thoughts, because of the feelings, they actually want to send you an invitation, a proposal. They want to follow their heart, and this is why they have with the Hermit, are looking within themselves, contemplating, gaining wisdom on how to follow their heart, how to have growth, because they find you attractive. And they might be even, Hermit is basically, they are could be talking to a friend or somebody and then contemplating if that is the right move, also taking somebody's advice. And deep down, while they are thinking romantically about you, I keep dreaming about us together, Knight of Cups, taking the time to find myself, Hermit, getting that wisdom. And at the bottom of the deck we have Knight of I said Knight, so they are working. It's the Five of Pentacles. They are rebuilding their life, probably is even feeling left out in the cold, having financial issues, what Kipper was saying, thinking how to show you the change, because they miss you, they want to be with you, they're missing your presence more, is the Five of Pentacles, and is in the process of life, of rebuilding their life with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Aries and the person that they are in little to no contact with. Universe, sounds like a specific energy read, will not resonate with most, so only take what does, and let me know if it does. Just makes it easier for me to tap into your energy. So this is in the shared energy field. Aries could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So we have the Devil and the Empress. So they're obsessively thinking about you, cannot get you out of their mind. Could be even thinking intimately about you with our Knight of Cups and I keep dreaming about us. But there is some kind of restriction, probably because of their past actions, the shadow work, or finances, but they're still thinking on how to create the connection with you, with the Empress. They want to be with you because they see you as that special person. Aries, heavily thinking about you, seeing you as that special person. You could be a mother, you could be pregnant, you could be a divine feminine, and you do not have to be in a feminine body. So yeah, so the decision, you could be obsessively thinking about them also, but more than that, the energetic cord between both of you is still active. But I see you putting all your energy into your work. You could be working on creating some kind of beauty, artistic art, or even some kind of vision that you have, that you're putting all your energy in that, while you have to make a decision also if you can actually create the connection with them after whatever has happened also, because that is what Empress and Devil is. That's what I have, Aries. Kind of specific, so only take what resonates, and do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, please. And I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hi Taurus, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person on that Taurus. I was about to say on your mind, so they could be on your mind also. Universe, please show us what is the person that Taurus is in little no contact with, feeling for Taurus. What's heavy on their heart? What is their higher soul wanting to tell Taurus? Person that Taurus is in little to no contact with, what is their feelings towards Taurus. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Taurus, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful comments, and the hypes. I really fumbled you, and now I'm paying the price, having that realization that they really messed things up with you, and probably has done something that is a lot of regret that they are feeling within themselves, and probably even thinking that whatever they're going through now is their misery because of the way they have treated you. You're the only one I see so clearly has a lot of passion for you, has eyes for you only. So what happened? I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. So heavy regret, 4 of Cups, replaying the past again and again, and a lot of guilt within them also, because probably they did not take action. I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. So now is realizing their mistake. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. So clearly has deep feelings, but because of their past action, because of the way they have treated you, I'm getting a lot of despair in that, in their energy, a lot of guilt, Taurus, because of the way they have treated you. Okay, let's see what's actually blocking the connection from moving ahead. Universe, please show us a clear block in why the person that Taurus is in ready to no contact with is not reaching out to Taurus. What's blocking them from reaching out to Taurus? What's stopping them from reaching out to Taurus? Thank you, Universe. Thank you. So I did say the despair, and it's come out. Confirmation on what I picked up earlier on Taurus. So what is blocking the connection is family room, despair, and at the bottom of the deck we have toil and labor. So I'll try to keep it as general as possible, Taurus, so only take what resonates. So with the family room, they are discussing, speaking to about the personal matters, private issues, within their friend circle, their family, their close circle. In family room is basically the living room inside the house. Some kind of family drama, secrets that are close to home, or their family's interference, or just privacy, secrets, or hidden family matters is what's blocking them from reaching out. And with the despair card, because of the what is going on in their family or the private matters that they're hiding, it's causing that feeling of a lot of shame, regret, hopeless feeling, emotional exhaustion within themselves. They could be even suffering from low self-esteem, that is blocking the connection. Even could have some kind of financial issues, because my eyes are drawn to that not hiring card in the despair. A lot of guilt, shame of the way they treated you is, and probably that is what some kind of family interference could have caused it. So what they're doing is toil and labor. They're putting all their energy into their work, and even when they are putting that, they're putting so much of effort, because they're not doing it from their heart. They're feeling burnt out. They are feeling like they're putting that effort in the wrong place and feeling burdened because of it. But that hard work that they have been putting off might actually soon pay off, or it could even force a reset, demand a new direction in life. Either they will have to get serious, or they will reach a turning point because of that exhaustion that they have been feeling, processing. So could be different for different people, but yeah. Let's see. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person that Taurus is in little to no contact with towards Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So we have Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Five of Swords, and Knight of Wands. So they clearly have eyes for you. With the Queen of Wands, they find you so sexy, heavy passion for you that they feel within them. And because of the passion, they could have even been a shameless flirt in the past that they keep thinking about, of how they acted in the past without thinking their actions through. But they actually have a lot of passion. They find you so desirable, and probably in the past acted like a charmer, shameless flirt, did not think their actions through, is feeling that conflicted feeling within themselves, in their mind, feeling defeated within themselves, their despair within themselves on how to actually sweep you off your feet. They really want to, but in the past could have been, and is keeps thinking about it, which is leading to a lot of despair kind of energy, conflict on how to be with you within them, because of the way they have treated in the past, because probably even did not play by the rules with you, and this is why having that feeling. But really wanting to be with you because they find you so sexy. Will be coming in as a confident person though. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Taurus and the person that they are in little to no contact with. So confirmation on what people were saying. So we have 4 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is the shared energy field. Taurus could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So it might take some time, I'll be honest with you, because both of you could be healing. And while both of you are healing with the 4 of Swords, you're going within to align your mind, body and soul. They clearly are in that energy. They need to heal also. And while healing, 8 of Pentacles, they're putting all their effort, toil and labor. 8 of Pentacles, they are putting all their effort in the work, learning some kind of a skill, is mastering some skill. And while they are still taking that time actually to heal, by both of you are going to be taking the time. Actually, it's going to take some time. 4 of Swords is actually going within in isolation to heal. While both of you are doing that, while realigning, recalibrating, both of you are thinking how to put effort. They for sure are thinking how to put effort in this connection, and putting all their energy in work. You could be doing that also. You could be putting your energy in work. One of you could be self-employed, or both of you could be self-employed, or just learning some kind of a hobby, skill, while you're not taking much action. Learning some kind of skill or craft, or just focusing on work. They for sure are, and that will create a turning point. Confirmation on exactly what Kipper and Oracle was saying is what I was saying also. Taurus, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in your other sign placements. Please check it out for a clearer picture. Take care, and let me know if it resonates so I can tap into your energy more often. And I'll see you guys soon. Hi Gemini, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the feelings of the person that Gemini is in little to no contact with. What are they hiding from Gemini? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Gemini, the person that Gemini is in little to no contact with? Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Gemini, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. So clearly has deep feelings for you. Then why the little to no contact? I can't keep going on without you. So heavy realization that they have deep feelings, and this is why he wants to be with you. You are my everything. I really don't get this. You're everything I want and need. So they clearly have deep feelings, wants to be with you, sees you as the ideal person for them. curious to see why the no contact. Let's look at the block. Universe, please show us what is blocking the person that Gemini is in a little no contact with from reaching out to Gemini. What's stopping them from reaching out to Gemini? So Kipper tends to give very, very direct answers, so I'm going to try to keep it as general as possible, so only take what resonates. So we have the courthouse and imprisonment as the block. So they could be having some kind of legal issues, paperwork, or that decision to make, and is has that fear of some kind of judgment. Karmic justice could be at play also, and because of how to come towards you after whatever has happened is with the imprisoned card, they are having that guilt, they are having that mental and emotional trapped. The external control could be because of some kind of legal issues, yes, for some people, but it could definitely be that decision of how to come towards you also. That overthinking, which is making them keeping stuck. They, with that privileged lady at the bottom of the deck, they could be speaking to a friend, a sister-in-law, who and the advice, to be honest, from this person, it's hardly ever a romantic partner. It is a social person, socialite, who's quite vain actually, and this person's advice, involvement may become obvious to you, or because now your person is somebody who's realizing that they need to step into the power, into taking action. Either this comfortable figure could intervene, could help, or could also remain aloof. Probably has that fear of judgment also. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person that Gemini is in little to no contact with towards Gemini. Oh wow. So they clearly have deep feelings for you, a lot of emotions that they have for you with the Queen of Cups. They could be seeing you as somebody who's putting a lid on your emotions. You're being emotionally intelligent with them, not showing them how you feel also is the Queen of Cups. But they have deep feelings. They see you as a dream, as a catch with the Nine of Cups. They get that happiness, they get that emotional fulfillment within themselves when they spend time with you, and this is why deep down are wanting to walk away from anything that does not serve them, that emotionally drains them, are thinking how to move towards their happiness, towards their the truth, because of the deep feelings that they have for you. And Nine of Cups is basically you are my everything, you're everything I want, I need, is a dream, as a catch, because of the happiness that they get. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Gemini and the person that they are in relative no contact with. Universe, So they are definitely seeing a lot of 8 synchronicity. 8 is basically dealing with karmics, focused on their abundance, their growth, and they will be having growth and abundance towards them. They could even be seeing that symbol of infinity also. Yeah, could be even having with the justice at the bottom of the deck some kind of legal issue also that is creating a block. So confirmation on what Kipper said actually. So what's next is, this is in the shared energy field, Gemini. So could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. They for sure are feeling stuck, overthinking the imprisoned card. They're overthinking the situation, feeling trapped like in a prison, and that overthinking is leading to negative feelings, that feeling of not sure how to proceed. They're feeling stuck, because they're realizing deep down within themselves that they want to do the right thing. They want to move towards you in a fair and balanced way. They, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, they could be even having some kind of legal issues for some people. They now want a fair, balanced connection with you, do the right thing, and they are also realizing the reason why they're feeling stuck is because of their own doing. It's a cause and effect of their own actions. And the advice with the 8 of Swords is to remove the blindfold, to navigate through the swords, every sword being an issue on how to overcome is the advice. Something in the consciousness, in the mutual energy could be shifting in the next 1 or 2 weeks from when you see the reading, Gemini, in the mutual. So could be in your energy, their energy, both your energies. Yeah. Decision, if you can have a fair, balanced connection with them also, Gemini, is what you could be thinking from your perspective, and not feeling sure if you could have that honest connection with them after whatever has happened, after the life lessons, after the karmic lessons. So decision and not knowing how to come out of it. That's what I have, Geminis. Try to keep it as general as possible, so only take what resonates, and do check your other sign placements and let me know if it does, so I can tap into your frequency more often. Just makes it easier for me. Take care. Hi Cancers, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Cancer is in little to no contact with, feeling for Cancer. What are they hiding from Cancer? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Cancer, the person that Cancer is in little to no contact with? And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Cancers, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. I need space. The separation is needed right now. So they're going through something emotionally, financially, and could be going through a difficult time actually, while healing is what I'm getting. I miss the feeling of your body on mine. So is thinking about you intimately. The devil energy, missing you, wants to be with you. I keep dreaming about us together. Yeah, confirmation on what I just said earlier. Wants to have that future with you, and sees you as a wish, as a dream, and I'm trying to find myself again. So is healing, working on themselves, working on their finances, trying to align, and they think they need a bit of time, but are thinking romantically about you. Okay, So let's see what is the block. Universe, please show us what is blocking the person from reaching out to Cancer, the person that Cancer is in little to no contact with. Universe, what's blocking them? Please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, because few of these cards have come out in other signs. I can't place it, but for a complete picture and only take what resonates, as I'm going to keep it as general as possible. So we have the Despair card and the Imprisonment card, which is acting as a block. So they are feeling guilty, they are feeling ashamed, processing some kind of emotional exhaustion, and has a lot of regret of how things have worked out. Could be having some kind of financial issues also, which is causing that hopeless feeling within them. Because of the guilt that they are processing, they're feeling trapped in their mind. Also that mental and emotional trapped thinking, or some kind of external control because of finances and the way they have treated you in the past. What's changing is the High Honor at the bottom of the deck. So they're realizing that they need to make that honorable approach towards you, Cancers, and to recognize the connection, and if they don't, that pressure within them could rise. Okay, Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Cancer's mind. So they are on your mind. Cancer is in little to no contact with, towards Cancer. Next move, next action towards Cancer, the person that Cancer is in little to no contact with. So we have the Five of Wands, the Tower and the World at the bottom of the deck. So in their mind, they are replaying the conflicts, the argument that probably happened because of other people, or that argument that led to the collapse of the relationship, that led to the chaos. And they within themselves are in a lot of conflict, because they could have lost temper. There could have been some kind of other people's involvement that caused that argument between you guys. They're replaying it in their mind, and when they're replaying it, they're feeling that conflict within themselves on how to approach that guilt within themselves. And a sudden light bulb moment, a sudden revelation, realization could happen. They could even make a sudden move towards you with the Tower, an unexpected move towards you, because deep down they want to reduce the distance. They want to have achievement, growth, success with you. They actually want to even travel towards you to have that new cycle after whatever has ended. Okay, Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Cancer and the person that they are in little to no contact with. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is in the shared energy field, Cancer. So could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So after whatever has happened, both of you could be trying to detach from your emotions and think with your mind on how to proceed. They know that after the way they have treated you, they've hurt you, and they are feeling hurt, like a wounded warrior within themselves. But because they have hope within them about this connection. They are holding the ground, and you are keeping firm on your boundaries also. They are definitely wanting to overcome your guards, but to do this, both of you are trying to detach from your emotions and think with your mind on how to proceed in the connection. You're being very realistic, even with them and even with you. They could even see you as a bit sharp with your words. So Cancer, if you want it, keep your calm, because you're using all your strength, all the power that you have within yourself to be honest with yourself. You're trying to be mentally strong while holding the ground. That's what I have. Cancers, you will be making that decision with your mind, and they are thinking with their mind on how to overcome your defense mechanism after hurting you. They're aware about it. That's what I have. Do check your other sign placements and let me know if it resonates, so I can tap into your frequency more often. Just makes it easier for me. And I'll see you in your other signs, dear Cancers. Take care. Hi Leos. Universe, please show us what is the person that Leo is in little to no contact with, hiding from Leo. What's heavy on their heart? What is their higher soul wanting to tell Leos? The person that Leo is in little to no contact with. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Leos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. You are my everything. So clearly has eyes for you and deep emotions for you. So I became dumb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. So this is somebody who did not stand up for the connection, did not show you their deep feelings of how deeply they felt for you. Picking up the King of Cups here, has a deep emotions, but somehow did not show it to you. And now the flashbacks that I have about us are intense. So they could be having dreams about you, seeing your name, Leos. Universe does that. So they keep thinking about you, keeping that energetic cord active. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Yeah. Because of the deep feelings that they have, but heavy realization also now that they did not act on the feelings. And this is why even the realization of how deeply they feel. Okay, so what's blocking them from reaching out? Universe, the person that Leo is in no contact with, what's blocking them from reaching out to Leos? Wow. So do check your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka. Few of these cards have come out in other signs. I can't place it, but for a complete picture, and only take what resonates, as I'm going to keep it as general as possible. So we have the occupation and main female as the block. So they are prioritizing their work. They could have been very workaholic, putting their career first, and some kind of distraction, either because of labor or busyness, that is affecting the connection, that is blocking them. While they are putting all their energy in their work, they are obsessively thinking about you, Leos, and they're overthinking the situation. There could be some kind of external control, like work, finances, but you're on their mind and they're not sure how to approach you after they did not take accountability for their behavior. So at the bottom of the deck we have mature man, which is usually a father figure, mentor, boss, a wisdom figure that your person looks up to, a mature person. And this person influence on your person could either support healing or could prolong the distance. Their advice, their wisdom could guide their next step or create that distance between you. Also, Leos. Universe, please show us what's next. What is the next move of the person that Leo is in little to no contact with towards Leo? Wow, Leos. So we have the Empress and the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So they clearly want to create the connection with you, but are feeling that confusion within themselves. They are not seeing that clear path on how to come towards you, confirmation on what was acting as a block earlier. So they're thinking about you, and this is why they want to create the connection, but are not sure, not seeing that clear path. Could be having options, and options do not have to mean people. It could just mean feeling overwhelmed because of the work, because of the way they have treated you, is now not sure after the way they have treated you how to create the connection, but definitely is wanting it. They are seeing you as a mother, pregnant, a special person, a sensual, beautiful person. They could be seeing you as a divine feminine also, does not have to be in a feminine body. And probably from the lunar eclipse, Leos, that we went through in March, they are they're processing a lot emotionally from the past 3 months, is what I'm picking up, where they'll be while they are processing through that deep emotional cleanse, they might start seeing things clearly after that. Universe, please show us. So 3 months from March, okay. Universe, so new emotional cycle is starting. What's next in the connection between Leos and the person that they are in little to no contact with? Universe. So we have the Chariot and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So they see you as an ideal person for them, Leos, with the Emperor and Empress, which is like, you're my everything, you know. And because of the deep feelings they have for you, I could be reading for a twin flame, a divine feminine and divine masculine also, because this is in the shared energy field, Leos. So could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read it out and you place it how it sees fit. Because they were seeing you as a dream, as a catch, as an empress, wanting to create. They want to have forward movement with you. They want to have success with you. They will be using all their willpower, determination, strength, because they now want to take action. They want to take charge in the connection, to have success with you, are wanting to even thinking how to travel towards you, to come towards you. When they do, they will be using all the strength that they have. Even you are using all the strength that you have to move ahead towards your success, is what I'm picking up, is the other way I could read it. And you are taking that charge within yourself, even though you also see them as the ideal person, because I have the Emperor and the Empress here. You're taking that charge within you. You're protective of what you have learned through this connection. You're protective of the peace. You're seeing them. They could be an authoritative, disciplined person, a father, a mentor that they're taking advice from, or it could be just that they are in that energy. They're a father, they're a disciplined, authoritative figure who now wants to take action, to take charge, to have movement in the connection, are thinking how to take action, is quite protective of what they own. Also is the Emperor, is even the divine masculine, and the divine masculine does not have to be in the masculine body. Something is happening over the next few days, Leo, from when you see the reading. Either something is coming to light, or some kind of realization is happening over the next few days. So pay attention to your thoughts. And I'll see you in your other sign placements. This will not resonate with everyone, so only take what does. And let me know if it does, please. Take care. See you guys soon. Hi Virgos. Let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Virgo is in little to no contact with, hiding from Virgo. What's heavy on their heart, and what is their highest soul wanting to tell Virgos, the person that Virgo is in little to no contact with. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Virgos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful comments, and the hypes. You're the only one I see. So clearly has eyes for you, Virgo, wants to be with you. So why the little to no contact? I want to break this no contact. So they actually want to speak to you because of the feelings that they have for you, because of the passion. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. Yeah, is trying not to think about you, but is constantly thinking on how to be with you, finds you very attractive, and this is why wants to speak to you. So what is blocking them from reaching out? Universe, please show us a clear block on what is blocking the person from reaching out to Virgos. So please check your other sign placements for a complete picture, even if it resonates, and only take what does, because I'm going to keep it as general as possible. So we have the pathway and imprisonment as a block. So this life journey with you has been filled with a lot of life lessons for them, and they probably have that fear of commitment, and they have been lacking that patience also, because the journey since they met you has been very transformative for them, because of which they are having a lot of guilt that they are processing within themselves, are feeling some kind of mental and emotional trapped thinking, could be even thinking that things have been like out of control of their own hands in this connection, and this is why is overthinking, because the transformation that it's not been an easy path with you, because the pathway is acting as a block. So they could be speaking with the community card, they could be speaking to people around them, friends, family, and the community support, the social people could actually help to reunite you. Some kind of support could arrive, or that gossip from the community, from the family is could interfere actually. Also Virgos, universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person that Virgo is in little to no contact with towards Virgo. So they are aware with the Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. They're aware that your guards are high with them. You've set some kind of boundary, your defense mechanism is high with them, and they want to fight for the connection. They want to overcome your defenses. They want to put effort into this connection. They want to collaborate with you, work in synergy, work as a team with you. Could be focused on rebuilding their life also right now, and they are feeling left out in the cold, wanting to show you the change by wanting to put effort. Could be learning some kind of a skill, or a hobby. Could be a self-employed person, or just a detailed oriented person who now wants to put effort because of the inner knowing that they have about the connection, that there is some kind of mystery, secret to this connection, because it's been very transformative for them. Could be even seeing you as a divine feminine. Virgos is the High Priestess, so they have that secret knowledge that there is a mystery to this connection, and this is why they want to fight, put effort to build the connection. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Virgos and the person that they are in little to no contact with. Wow, Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is in the shared energy field, Virgos. So could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I will read it out and you place it how it sees fit. Both of you could be healing, aligning your mind, body and soul, and while healing, both of you are thinking how to have this equally balanced connection with each other, how to have reciprocity, generosity, equal give and take with each other. You could be thinking that you want to be valued by them, and they want to actually have that balance connection with you. So to decide about this connection, you could go within to find the answer, to decide how you want to proceed, if you want to have this balanced connection with them. Virgos, that's what I have. Do check your other sign placements please for a complete picture, and let me know if it resonates. Just makes it easier for me to tap into your energy, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Take care. Hi Libra, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Libra is in little to no contact with, feeling for Libra, what are they hiding from Libra, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Libra, the person that Libra is in little to no contact with. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Libra, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. I loved you more than I let on. So clearly has deep feelings, but probably did not even show it to you. King of Cups energy, felt a lot but did not show it to you, Libra, of how deeply they felt. And because of the deep feelings, I want to break this no contact. So they actually want to speak to you, they want to be with you. I'm missing you, missing your energy. I miss the feeling of your body on mine. Is thinking romantically about you. Knight of Cups energy. Really wants to be with you. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. So clearly sees you as a dream, as a catch, as emotional fulfillment, perfection. Thinking intimately also about you. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. So actually is wanting to stop that constant thinking, that devil energy, because they're thinking so romantically all the time. They actually want to stop that pattern, but because of the deep feelings, obsessively thinking, even romantically thinking. I mean intimately, and romance also, because they see you as Nine of Cups, dream as a catch, and that's why wants to speak to you. So universe, please show us what's blocking the connection from moving ahead, or from them reaching out to Libra, the person that Libra is in little to no contact with. What's stopping them from reaching out? So this will be very okay, this will not resonate with all, and I'll try to keep it as general as possible, so only take what resonates and please leave the rest. So you'll see how I read Kipper also. Okay, so we have the Coffin and the Great Fortune as a block. So this is quite deep, Libra. So they realize that holding on to things and that refusal to release the past is what has been blocking that new beginning, because something has to, end, has that fear of finality and what is actually ending, and this has to end, and this is already in the works whether they like it or not, is the privileged lady. So they could have been talking to a sister-in-law, a rich socialite, a carefree woman whose advice was actually very vain. And interestingly enough, I have the wealthy man and the privileged lady, so it's not a romantic person, because she is actually the wife of this person. Okay, so because she's quite vain, she has everything, they realize that their own self-centeredness, if it's not a person, then because this person is vain, their own self-centeredness, their own vanity, that outside jealousy, that focus on that status, pride, rather than being emotionally open, that has to end. That detachment from reality is what is ending, and because of that realization, because it's already in the works, is that even that feeling of entitlement, vanity within themselves, if they were, that is already ending. Because of this end, what is happening is their work, their occupation, there are some changes going on to that effort that they want to put in the relationship. Also, their daily work, their routine, their duties are getting affected also by the end of this, because they are already processing it. And the highest impact of this end has led to that expectations in the mutual energy. Both of you, of what you were, probably they had unrealistic expectations probably in the past, or whatever, that expectations that you have from them, and they now also is changing. And all the cause of this and this vanity, this focus on status, pride, or listening to the advice of the sister-in-law or sister, whoever, this privileged lady, that elegant socialite person has been their great fortune is a very auspicious card, but probably the cause has been because they were waiting for luck, not taking action. Could have been distracted by luck, by finances, were even distracted from that emotional truth, gave you some kind of false hope also probably, and because of which now that occupation there, this has been changing. The highest impact of this end is the expectations within both of you in the connection, and the second highest impact, that effect of the relationship, is either the relationship with the wealthy man. Wealthy man is usually a brother, a brother-in-law, friend, a rich friend, a successful friend, or their own wealth, their own career. They're now realizing that hope, that if they do not reevaluate their priorities, they actually are getting forced to take action, to reevaluate their priorities, because their occupation, their own wealth, their daily work, how to put even effort, is what's changing. Very deep. Okay. So with that wealthy man, a grounded person could also offer some kind of support, some kind of material influence could direct, and the relationship with that couple or that friend is also changing, and they're realizing that they need to reevaluate, and that's what's transforming in their life, Libras. It's quite deep, so only to take what resonates. Universe, please show us the next move, next action of the person that Libra is in little to no contact with, towards Libra. So we have the Three of Pentacles. So they clearly want to build this connection from the ground up with you. They want to work in synergy, work as a team, because they're awakening to the connection. They are realizing of how things are changing, of how right and wrong they have been with that Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, because this is ending. They are now awakening, becoming spiritual, awakening to the connection. Could be now even thinking how to have a long-term committed relationship that can go the distance like a marriage, how to create this connection with you together, Libra. Because some shift is happening in their energy, in their consciousness over the next 1 or 2 weeks from when you see the reading. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Libra and the person that they are in little to no contact with. So we have the Queen of Cups. So this is the shared energy field. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. With the Queen of Cups, they clearly have deep feelings for you, but could be seeing you as being emotionally intelligent with your feelings. You're not showing your feelings to them. You're keeping a lid on how deeply you also feel for them, is the Queen of Cups. They clearly have deep feelings for you, but probably because I did pick on King of Cups earlier and it's the Queen of Cups, so because of the deep feelings, they are replaying in their mind again and again of how they have treated you in the past. And with the Seven of Swords, they could have given you a false pretense, not told you the truth, and even now deceived you in some way, wore a mask, lied, cheated, whatever they did, acted in a sneaky way, acted from a place of self-interest, strategy, whatever they did, because of which you are keeping a lid on your emotions. You're not showing it to them. They realize that, but even from their own thoughts, they want to run away from that because they have deep feelings for you. And with the Page of Swords, you need to look at their actions, follow your gut instinct with the Seven of Swords energy, because they still might not tell you everything of how deeply they feel. The Queen of Cups and King of Cups, she becomes emotionally intelligent because of the King of Cups. So because I said that earlier on with I loved you more than I let on, they were actually having a very difficult time to show you the feelings, and the only person who understands them is that couple. The king understands the queen and the queen understands, and they understand each other. So they might not tell you everything, they still might act mysterious. And with the Page of Swords, both of you could be keeping tabs on each other through social media, through friends and family, and have guarded communication with each other. So when you're deciding, you will have to look at their actions. That's what I have, Libra. Kind of specific, will not resonate, so do check your other sign placements and let me know if it does, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Scorpios, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Scorpio is in little to no contact with, feeling for Scorpio. What are they hiding from Scorpio? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Scorpios, the person that Scorpio is in little to no contact with? And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Scorpios, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. I miss the feeling of your body on mine. So, is missing you, is thinking about you intimately, also romantically. Knight of Cups energy for me. You're all I ever hoped for. You're my dream person. So, Nine of Cups sees you as a dream, as a catch, as a wish, and because of the emotional fulfillment, because of the happiness that they got when they spent time with you, watching you move on is killing me, but I want what is best for you. So it's keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, curious about you. You're the best thing that has happened to me. So clearly has feelings. Then why are they not coming forward? And is actually thinking that you're moving away from them, moving on from them actually. Let's see the block, universe. Please show us what's blocking the person that Scorpio is in little to no contact with from reaching out to Scorpio. What's holding them back? Interesting, Scorpio. So we have that couple in do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, as few of these cards have come out in other signs, and only take what resonates, as I'll keep it as general as possible. So we have the mature woman and the mature person, mature man as the block. So mature woman is usually mother, wisdom figure, a nurturing figure in their life, and the mature man is usually a father, mentor, boss. So interesting that couple, their parents is acting as a block. So their advice, their authority is affecting the connection, their desires on how to reach out to you. Even that overthinking could be even having some kind of material or maternal guilt, that pressure, or from that influential wisdom figure in their life, which is causing a lot of regret in their energy, which is causing a lot of despair, guilt, hopeless feelings, stress, emotional exhaustion, because their own desires are getting squashed, because of this person's interference, their block. And could be even causing some kind of financial shame within them, because how their influence has affected the connection, the guilt that they're processing. And there is a chance for the hope, that light breaking through that darkness of guilt. Some kind of relief could come towards them, or that darkness could even linger longer if they're not able to claim it, the relief that is on the way. Okay, universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Scorpio's mind, that Scorpio is in little to no contact with, towards Scorpio. I said on your mind, so they're on your mind too, Scorpios. So they clearly have a lot of passion for you, find you so attractive with the Ace of Wands. They have a lot of desire, feel that chemistry with you, and because of the chemistry, because of the desire, because of how attractive, beautiful they find you, they want a passionate start with you, but are feeling that confusion. Seven of Cups, they are feeling that confusion, not seeing that clear path on how to have this new passionate start, the new beginning with you. The influence of the parents, the wisdom figure, could be overwhelming them. They could be having options. These people, the responsibilities, the guilt, are creating that confusion, because of which they're not seeing that clear path ahead, Scorpios. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Scorpio and the person that they are in little no contact with. So specific energy read, so definitely will not resonate with all, so do let me know if it does. This is in the shared energy field where you have the Hierophant and the Knight of Cups, and I was picking that energy earlier on, confirmation of what I said. So could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So they could be spiritually awakening to the connection, understanding the connection, understanding the difference between right and wrong, of how they have treated you, but are becoming traditional in their thinking. They are thinking how to have a committed relationship with you, a relationship that can go the distance, is the Hierophant, because of the romantic thoughts, because of how they find you attractive, of they're wanting to follow their heart, to send you that invitation to see if you guys can create that connection that can go the distance with you. Yeah. So a decision of how to follow their heart, and for you also of how to follow your heart. But they will be coming as a charmer. When they come is the Knight of Cups, and are thinking romantically about you. You could be also doing that, because it's in the shared energy field. That's what I have. Take care of yourselves, dear Scorpios, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Hi Sagittarius, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Sagittarius is in little to no contact with. Feeling for Sagittarius. What are they hiding from Sagittarius? What's heavy on their heart, universe? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Sagittarius? And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Sagittarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. The flashbacks I have about us are intense. So they could be having dreams about you, seeing your name repeatedly. It's an intense connection. Lovers, for me, they feel that pull towards you, Sagittarius. Could be seeing your name also, hearing songs. Somehow they are thinking about you obsessively. I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. Yeah, has hit the rock bottom emotionally. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. So obsessive thinking, and as realizing that they have deep feelings for you, and I'm keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, curious about you. But then why the little to no contact if they have deep feelings? Let's find the block. Universe, please show us what is blocking the person that Sagittarius is in little to no contact with from reaching out to Sagittarius. Okay. So this will become specific. So only, or whatever. So only take what resonates and leave the rest, please. And that same card in that same position with that coffin here, because you'll see how I read, came out in another sign. I can't place it, so you will have to check, and this will get a bit too specific. So coffin is basically, they have that fear of the end, and is holding on to that ending, clinging on to, even though it is getting over, and it is already in the works. What is getting over is the privileged lady. So privileged lady is hardly ever a romantic person. It's usually a sister-in-law, a carefree socialite, is a friend also, who actually does not have their best interest at heart, and is quite vain, self-centered. So either the advice of this person, that or their own self-centeredness, vanity, the outside jealousy of people around them, and that importance that they gave to pride, to ego, status, probably even were having that feeling of entitlement, that detachment from reality is now all coming to an end. And because of this end, the highest impact of this end has been their relationship with their close circle, with the family room. All this started because of the pathway card. They probably had that fear of commitment, were lacking that patience, focused on their vanity, on their own growth rather than being emotionally open. But even that fear of transformation, but now this privileged lady, that self-centeredness is all ending, and because of this end, the highest impact has been the relationship with their close circle, their family circle, with their friends. Some kind of hidden truth could have come to light also to you. And what is changing, even if you were in a relationship with them, Sagittarius, that has changed, and what is transforming is that judication card. They are realizing that a decision needs to be made either internally or externally, because they have that fear of being evaluated by you, being judged by you, but it is still transforming. This is what is changing. They could even that counseling could be happening between a few people, because what they want to do is sit with you, mediate with you, to see if that mediation is possible, because with that courtship card is the second highest impact. How you were getting to know each other, deepening the romance got affected also, was the second highest impact. Family interference, their relationship with the family, their close-knit circle is changing. This is what is changing, and this is what is the second highest impact, the relationship. And now they're feeling, if that desire within them is getting stronger day by day, to see if deepening this connection is possible, if it is possible to get to know you better, if that reconnection, reconciliation because of mediation is possible with you, to deepen the connection, courtship, because it got affected, and now this is what is transforming to lead to that courtship. Okay, and that same coffin with that same privileged lady, if I'm not mistaken, did come out there. So your other sign placements, or your persons, do check your other sign placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka, and only take what resonates, please. Universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person that Sagittarius is in learn to no contact with towards Sagittarius. So we have the Knight of Swords with the Strength. Okay, so they just might make a impulsive, impatient, daring move towards you, rush to speak to you, and when they do that, they will be using all the strength, courage, personal power, wisdom that they have within them, belief that they have. Even if they don't feel it, they will use all the strength to rush towards you, because they want to seize that moment, they want to capture that moment, and that is why, well, can make an impulsive, daring move towards you. Universe, please show us Why? What's next in the connection between Sagittarius and the person that they are in little to no contact with? So we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So this is in the shared energy field sorry, between you Sagittarius and them. So could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So they clearly want to take that chance to show you the change after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. They want to have growth, expansion, because deep down they are overwhelmed because of the pain that they are processing. Ten of Swords, they are in a lot of pain, emotionally has hit the rock bottom, and this is why both of you have that decision to make, that after however things have worked out, is it possible to give this relationship a chance after the breakdown, after the divorce, after whatever has ended? Is it possible to have growth, success, luck, expansion, fortune, abundance will be coming towards you Sagittarius for sure, and you will have to make that decision, but please keep in mind things are still happening as per divine timing, destiny, fate in this connection. Okay, so that's what I have. Sagittarius will not resonate so with all, so do check your other sign placements. Even if it resonates, it'll give you a clearer picture, please, and let me know if it does so I can tap into your frequency more often. Just makes it easier for me. Take care, and I'll see you in your other signs. Hi Capricorn, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Capricorn is in ready to no contact with, hiding from Capricorn. What's heavy on their heart? What is their higher soul wanting to tell Capricorn, and their feelings towards Capricorn, the person that Capricorn is in ready to no contact with. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Capricorn, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful comments, and the hypes. I'm coming in to show you a better version of me. So they have been working on themselves, healing, realigning their mind, body and soul, working through issues. Okay, and really wants to show you a better version. I miss the feeling of your body on mine. Thinking romantically about you. Knight of Cups energy, because of the passion, is thinking intimately, also romantic thoughts. Because of the passion, they want to follow their heart, because they are realizing that I lost sight of what was important in our connection. So probably did something in the past that because of which they have been feeling a bit low, actually I should say very low. And I'm wrapped up in healthy coping mechanisms. So could be suffering from addiction, trying to indulge in extracurricular activities, even drinking, or not a good energy. And I'm going through a dark night of the soul and need space. Now I get. Okay, so dark night of the soul is a very turbulent time in a soul's journey, and I could be reading for a deep soul bond here, where only when you go through the dark night of the soul, everything falls apart, whether it is relationships, finances, even relationships that are not romantic, with parents, siblings, work, family. because of the emotions that they are processing, and that is why wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms, because only after dark night of the soul does spiritual awakening happen. So they're going through a tough time, and this is why even thinking that they need to heal and will be coming in after healing, but during this period they are thinking about you romantically. Okay, universe, please show us what's blocking the person from reaching out to Capricorn, the person that Capricorn is in level to no contact with. What's blocking them from reaching out? And do check your sun, moon, Venus rising and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. Even if it resonates, it'll give you a clearer picture. Few of these cards have come out in other signs. I can't place it, so do check it out, please, and only take what resonates, because I'm going to keep it as general. So we have the house, the mature woman as a block. So house is basically some kind of domestic issues in their residence, the feeling of the comfort zone being too strong, the fear of stability in their life, or some kind of domestic entrapment because of the mother, a mature person, a wisdom figure. Does not have to be a mother. A mature woman is a mother, but is creating that family interference, is creating that block. Either stability issues, which we already got earlier, because dark night will definitely create stability issues, stability and financial stability, I mean, and also the relationships within the family dynamics, even friends. Everything falls apart during the time, and that is what is creating the block. And also the mature woman, the stability, family interference, and specifically from this mature person. Mature woman is usually a mother, a wisdom figure, an older female figure, or if I'm reading for a twin flame relationship, their own inner divine feminine, because they have been operating from a place of divine masculine energy. For a few people who resonate with that journey, they have been nurturing others rather than themselves. This person's influence, emotional dependence on them, even doing that overthinking, that maternal guilt, and just the influence of a nurturing figure that has affected. What is at the bottom of the deck is the High Honor. So they realize that they need to make some kind of an honorable approach towards you, or that pressure within themselves could rise within them. Okay. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person that Capricorn is in level no contact with towards Capricorn. Okay, so they clearly find you very sexy, but there is this woman's influence. So we have two queens for few people, so it is either the same person in different attributes, or it's talking about the influence of the other person. So you will have to place it, Capricorn. So they clearly have a lot of passion for you. They find you very attractive. Confirmation on what Oracle was saying. They have so much of passion for you that they are, I miss the feeling of your body, on mine. A lot of passion finds you so sexy. Is trying to balance their inner masculine and feminine energies within themselves. Is trying to be patient within themselves, trying to be at peace within themselves, because if you're on a twin flame journey, they're trying to balance. And because they are thinking so romantically about you, because of the desire, they could be even thinking within themselves that they should do things in moderation, they should not leash out, but they're doing it, because they, from their perspective, they're trying to balance it, trying to be at harmony within themselves. But because of the passion, the reason why they're trying to balance is because they see you as an ideal person for them. Queen of Pentacles is usually an earth sign, more specifically a Taurus, but it doesn't matter gender, and this is not here in specifically in tarot. Plus this is a no contact, so they could be business savvy. They want a grounded, stable connection with you, but the influence of either this person is because of which they're trying to balance their emotions, but will be coming in a confident way towards you. Yeah, and is keeping tabs on you. Will be having guarded communication with Page of Swords. What's next in the connection, universe? So it's either the same person in different attributes, coming in confidently and business savvy, or they see you in one, or has that influence of that person, so you place it. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Capricorn and the person that they are in little to no contact with. Kind of specific, will not resonate with all, so only take what it does. Okay, so this is in the shared energy field. Capricorn could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So they are wanting to walk away from anything that emotionally drains them, which we already got, that they're wanting to come in to show you a better version of themselves because of the happiness that they get with you. They want to move towards the truth, to be happy with you, to have success with you, to have that happiness, to claim that happiness with you. They want to walk away from and move on from anything that drains them, all this unhealthy coping mechanisms and everything. 8 of Cups, release what does not serve them towards the truth, and their truth is that they get happiness with you. And they know that with the Ace of Swords, they need to make that decisive move of communicating clearly, honestly, with clarity, with truth, to have this, to claim this warmth with you, to claim this joy with you. You could be just wanting the truth, and you're working towards your own happiness. And if you don't get that clarity, the truth, you're even willing to walk away towards something that brings that sun in your own life. That's what I have, Capricorn. Will not resonate with everybody, so just take what does, and I'll see you in your other signs placements. Hi Aquarius, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Aquarius is in little to no contact with, feeling for Aquarius. What are they hiding from Aquarius? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Aquarius, the person that Aquarius is in little to no contact with, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aquarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments and the hypes. I really fumbled you and now I'm paying the price. So they have a lot of regret of how things have worked out, is even thinking that probably it is their misery to deal with because of the mistakes that they have made with you. I'm grateful that you came into my life, so could be awakening to the connection, understanding the connection also, and realizing your value now. I need space. This separation is needed right now. So clearly is working on themselves right now, probably is dealing with a lot emotionally, yes, and could be even financially, and this is why thinking that they need to be in a better frame of mind. Okay, I'm wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms, so it's not doing well. Could be indulging in extracurricular activities or even alcohol to process the grief that they are processing. A lot of sadness that I'm picking up, Aquarius. So what is actually blocking them from reaching out to Aquarius? Universe, the person that Aquarius is in little to no contact with, what's stopping them from reaching out to Aquarius? Okay, so please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, even if it resonates, and only take what resonates, because I tend to make my readings as general as possible, and especially because Kipper gives very direct answers. So we have the false person and the family room as a block. So false person is basically Seven of Swords energy. They could have deceived you because of had some kind of hidden motives, lied, cheated, manipulated, wore a mask. Some kind of deception is what they are processing, thinking about, which could have been because of private issues, some kind of family drama, some kind of secrets that were close to home, the influence of their family, their close circle, friends, some private matters, some secret that they were not able to open up about, some hidden family matters, privacy or secret that they because of which they're feeling that block. With what is changing is the mature woman, so they could be speaking to a mother, a wisdom figure, a nurturing, caring person that they look up to, or their own inner divine feminine energy is now rising up, is they are now understanding this person's advice, her wisdom, her support could help shift the dynamics or that inner divine feminine energy in your person. For those who resonate with the twin flame journey, could shift the dynamics because she's awakening, understanding, in their, even if they were divine masculine, the feminine energy within them is rising. That could shift the dynamics, that inner knowing about the connection, because of which they're awakening, understanding. This emotional advice that they are either getting from that mother or mature person, or because of awakening to the connection, to the dynamics of the connection, can shape the future. Actually, That's what I'm getting, Aquarius. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person that Aquarius is in little to no contact with towards Aquarius. So Aquarius, they could be a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur, and is seeing you as the ideal person for them, and because of the happiness that they get with you when they spend time with you, they get that sunshine with the King of Pentacles and the Sun card. They realize that they get that positivity, warmth, that energetic rush within themselves, and they can create that secure, abundant, stable connection with you. Will be using all the courage, confidence, strength that they have within themselves, and even putting on a brave face when they come, even if they don't feel it, with the Strength card, because they're thinking long term, grounded connection with you because of the happiness they get. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Aquarius and the person that is in little to no contact with Aquarius. Okay, so this is in the shared energy field. Aquarius could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So with the Two of Wands and Page of Pentacles, I almost said Page of Pentacles, it's the Page of Wands. So they are thinking of sending you a message for a grounded connection, to lay the correct connection, foundation for the connection, with the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is in the shared energy field, so you'll have to place the energies. Yes, with the Two of Wands, they are deciding, are at that decision making stage, are at that planning stage of what message can they send you, whether it's a creative message, share some kind of good news, to have some kind of energetic exchange with you, to lay the correct foundation in the connection, because they are in that future planning stage where they're considering the best option of the message, best version of the message that they can send to you, because they want to follow their heart now. With the Knight of Cups, are thinking about you romantically, find you very attractive, and because of the attraction, they want to send you an invitation, a proposal, an invite. Will be coming in as a charmer, yes, with using all the strength, but are deciding what message, how to lay the correct plan, what exciting plan can they make towards you, what is the right approach. The other way I could read it is, for example, they send you the message, Aquarius, and then you are deciding, of what is best for you, or you are planning to send them a message and decide of what is best for your future, because both of you, with the Knight of Cups, because it's in the mutual energy, they clearly get a happiness with you and they want that grounded connection. So you will have to place it, but both of you with the Two of Wands are still at that decision making stage, after the past deception, after whatever they hid from you, because of their family or some hidden secret that they were hiding from you. Can you actually follow your heart in this connection after whatever has happened, is what you would be deciding, or you're deciding. That's how I can read it. Yeah. Do check your other sign placements, Aquarius, for a complete picture, and please let me know how it resonates, so I can pick on your frequency more often. Just makes it easier for me, and I'll see you in your other signs. Hi Pisces, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Pisces is in little to no contact with. Feeling for Pisces. What are they hiding from Pisces? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Pisces, the person that Pisces is in little to no contact with, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Pisces, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful comments and the hypes. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. Has a lot of regret because of their own actions. Is replaying the past again and again is what I'm getting. Sadness. 5 of Cups. I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. Yeah, a lot of regret of how things have worked out because they did not show up in the correct way for you. Also, Pisces is what they're realizing. They did not accept the behavior, except that they should have done more is what they are realizing. They shouldn't have been. I keep dreaming about us together. So clearly is seeing a future with you, could be having dreams about you, plus is wanting a future. But then why the little no contact? I'm a mess right now. Is processing a lot of grief, sadness that I said, emotional baggage of how things have worked in the past is what they are carrying and just replaying it, which is creating a lot of emotional exhaustion, a mess right now. So they are not in a good place. Don't wait around for me. So is not sure actually when they can come out of this. Is 5 of Cups is that carrying that emotional baggage, not turning around, is carrying the past, and if they don't come out of it, it's very sad, Pisces. I mean, whether you want it or not, that's a different thing, but for them, but to carry that much of sadness, I'm not defending them by any chance. They have done something because of which they did not take accountability. They did not show up in the correct way, stand up. They did not fight, and this is why that realization is massive. A lot of regret, a lot of sadness is taking up. They are even having low self-esteem, and to be honest, I'm picking up on somebody who's giving up and letting that sadness take over them, that despair, that hopelessness feeling. They are actually giving into that, which is so sad. Heavy energy. Even my voice has dropped. Universe, please show us what is blocking the person from reaching out to Pisces. That Pisces is in little to no contact. What is stopping them from reaching out to Pisces? They're not in a very good place. So we have sudden wealth, imprisonment as a block, and please take only what resonates, and do check your other sign placements, because few of these cards, imprisonment and this one, has come out in other signs. I can't place it now, so you will have to check your other signs. Check it even if it resonates, please. So we have the sudden wealth is basically they have been focused on the superficial desires in the past, their greed, their probably even they could have been gambling also, or they were basically just chasing material things instead of love. That focus was on financial abundance, financial growth. rather than emotional growth. And now they could be seeing repeating numbers like 1111. They could be seeing 777. So past karmic, because 7 is the number of South Node Ketu, because of which their understanding, awakening, and that realization of how they chase the wrong thing in life is leading to a lot of negative thoughts, overthinking in their energy, because of which they are feeling that emotional and mental trap, having a lot of guilt, and because of those finances could be acting like an external control on their feelings and their thinking also, which is basically leading to negative thoughts. They are feeling paralyzed after how to proceed. But what is changing is judication. So they probably definitely have that fear, are battling that inner conflict within themselves, has that fear of being evaluated by you also. But what will be changing, a decision will be made pretty soon. Either it is that decision is made internally within themselves or externally with you, to see if that mediation with you, if that reconciliation of forgiveness is possible, or internally, if they give up and let that trapped thinking, if they let whether that verdict, that decision, even that spiritual decision, because I was picking up spiritual, their awakening, either it is spiritual or an actual decision being handed down by an authoritative figure, or within themselves, could actually will arrive. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. That's what's happening next. So, universe, please show us what is. Three of Pentacles just fell, so they wanted to create the connection. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person that Pisces is in little to no contact with towards Pisces. I get why they are so sad, Pisces. Oh my god. Well, I hope they do it, because they were in a lot of pain. So they know that you also love them, Pisces. And I'm getting tears in my eyes, and I hope they do it. Sorry, I'm so emotional now. So your person is very emotional right now. So Two of Cups is basically, they know that you also love them, Pisces, and they are aware of the deep feelings that they also have for you. They know that you also love them. It is a mutual love. Whatever has happened, Pisces, for it to resonate, even now, even after they let you down, they did not take charge, they did not show up the correct way, they know that you still love them with the Two of Cups, and they feel that it is a divine love connection. It's a soul bond that they feel for you, and because of that bond, because of that love, because of the feelings, mutual feelings that they're aware of, they want to have a loving exchange with you. They want to send you a romantic message. They want to send you a sensitive message. They want to send you an apology, because deep down they want to create this connection with you, with the Empress. They want, because they see you as such a sensual, beautiful person, Pisces. You could be a mother, you could be pregnant, you could be a divine feminine, does not have to be in a feminine body. They see you as that special person for them, where they are aware of the mutual feelings. Because of that, they want to make that romantic gesture, romantic move towards you. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection. And they will do it. Yes. If your question was, I was really hoping they'd do it because they were so emotional. And what's next is Chariot. Good. I could be reading for a twin flame also, or that inner knowing is strong between both of you. So this is in the shared energy field, Pisces. So could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So you will have to place the energies with the Chariot and the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. They will be using all the strength, all the willpower, all the determination that they have within themselves to have the forward movement with you. They want to take action, even thinking how can they focus to travel towards you to have success, because of that inner knowing that they have, that there is a mystery to this connection, because of the deep feelings that they have. They could be seeing you as a divine feminine also. Either ways, you could also be feeling that there is some kind of mystery to this connection. And with the High Priestess, both of you need to look beneath the surface of what kind of a soul connection it is, whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic, and listen to your intuition, listen to your gut instinct of how you want to proceed further, how you want to proceed next in the connection. Yes, forward movement is there, but how you decide to take charge. They want success with you because of the Two of Cups. They want that forward movement. You could be focused on your wealth also, but either ways, a decision is coming towards you, and the decision could be happening as soon as few weeks time, sometime in the summer, is what I'm picking up, Pisces. Something, some success could be happening. So enjoy life is what I'm picking up. You're going to be having a lot of fun, and that is what I'm picking. You're moving ahead using all your strength. The other way I could read it, you're using all your strength to move towards your happiness, even though you have that inner knowing. Your subconscious tells you that there is some kind of secret to this connection. Follow your gut instinct. To strengthen your intuition, you can meditate also, and something in the summer, in a few weeks time, things will get clear. Don't try to control it. Let your instinct guide you, Pisces. Yeah, at making that decision, gut instinct guide you, and of course look at their actions 100% of how they show up, because in the past they did not show up in the correct way. That's what I have. Pisces, kind of specific, will not resonate. If it does, please let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often, and I'll see you guys in your other signs. Take care. Bye for now.